Hello and welcome once again to Acquire English Live. This is episode 8 and I'm here once again with Tuan. And today we're going to talk about some things that have changed. So we've both been in Japan for quite a few years now. How are things different from you now compared to when you first came here, Tuan? Anything different?
So I first came 10 years ago. So yeah, lots of changes have happened. I guess it's quite a long time.
Right. Anything you can think of, any examples?
I used to exercise a lot more. I
Mm.
was very healthy before I came to Japan.
Yeah. Do you remember we used to play futsal at least once a month?
I still play.
I used to play futsal at least at
Yeah.
least once a month. So I guess I
Okay.
didn't get any invitations. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah.
But yeah, I also used to exercise a lot more. I don't exercise at all anymore. Um, but I guess living here, we walk quite a bit. I always think when I look at my friends back in the States, a lot of them have gotten a little bigger. Uh, they used to be a lot skinnier. And I wonder if it's because here we walk so much, especially living in a bigger city. Maybe if we lived in the countryside, we would drive a car more often probably. But uh,
Yeah, there's that too. Yeah, I used to drive before, but now I don't.
yeah. I haven't driven a car for, maybe almost 2 years now. It's been a while since
Mm.
I've been back in the States. So yeah, there's a lot of things we don't do anymore. Anything else you don't do much anymore?
When I go back to England, I noticed the drinks are very sweet. I used to drink a lot of sweet drinks, but I don't drink any real sweet drinks anymore.
Yeah. I used to be addicted to soda. To cherry
Mm.
Coke was my favorite.
If you go to a store and yeah, in England, like all the drinks are sweet. Everything's got sugar.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
you don't see that in Japan.
Yeah, I had to quit drinking those sweet drinks. And the reason is because I eat so many other sweets. I decided, okay, you can't have anything with sugar in it because it just ends up
Mm.
being way too much. But anyway, in today's conversation, we're talking about Adam not drinking anymore and not seeing each other at the bar. So, somewhat true story. I don't drink much anymore. But let's go ahead and have a listen to today's conversation. How are you this morning?
I'm a bit hungover. I haven't seen you at the bar recently.
Yeah, I don't really drink much anymore.
Any reason?
Not really. I just got busy with other things in life. Okay, and let's go ahead and break down that conversation. Okay, so as usual, we have Adam, myself, and Tuan here. Tuan is having a nice hair day. Tuan's hair always looks nice. It never looks like this, actually. But okay, so the first line here was, how are you this morning? So we know it's the morning time. I think this is easy enough. Just how are you today? We can go on to the next line. Tuan says,
I'm a bit hungover.
I'm a bit hungover. So to be hungover means I drank too much last night and I feel unwell. Is that okay? I think it's okay. We can say I am hungover or I have a hangover. Both are possible to say. Tuan, when was your last hangover?
I don't really get them so much. Maybe a year ago.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I get them pretty much every time.
Okay.
Every time I drink, yeah. So that's why we'll find out I don't drink much anymore. So let's take a look at the next line.
I haven't seen you at the bar recently.
Right. So we can see in the picture here the last few weeks, Adam's not at the bar. So in the past, we saw each other at the bar, but now we don't. And in this case, of course, using a or the is always a difficult part of English. So here we have the bar. And we use the bar because it's the usual bar that we go to, the usual bar that we see each other at. So if you said, I haven't seen you at a bar, that would mean I haven't seen you at one of the many bars in the world, right? But I haven't seen you at the bar means both people here, both Tuan and I, know which bar we're talking about. The bar means the bar that we normally would go to. Maybe okay? So my line was, yeah, I don't really drink much anymore. So this just means I drink less than before. And we'll talk some more about any more here shortly. But for now, this just means I drink less than I used to, less than before. The next line.
Any reason?
Right. And any reason just means why or why not. Why don't you drink much anymore? And my answer was, not really. I just got busy with other things in life. So there is no big reason. Just other parts of my life have become busier. And again, somewhat true story. Maybe me and my lovely wife and my beautiful children take up a lot of my drinking time these days. So I've become busier, too busy to go drinking. Okay, so let's talk about our main grammar point today, and that is not anymore. So this means in the past, you did something. So you can see many times in the past you would do something and then you stop doing it and now you don't do it. So this situation, we can say not anymore. And it has basically the same meaning as used to. I used to do something. So we use it to say that a situation has changed. A situation has changed. And in the conversation, we had this example. I don't really drink anymore. I don't drink anymore means I used to drink, but now I don't. One more time. I don't drink anymore. Same meaning is I used to drink, but now I don't. Now, in the conversation we had, I don't really drink anymore, or I don't really drink, I think we even had much anymore. This really and this much, we call these softeners. So I use these to say that I didn't quit 100%, but I cut back or I drink much less now. Is that okay? So I don't drink anymore means 0% I quit. Is that okay? For example, I live in Japan now, so I don't live in the United States anymore. 100% quit. But this other sentence really and much means I have cut back. I drink much less than before. Anything to add there, Tuan? Okay. So let's take a look at a couple more examples. So we have this one here. So we have used to. I used to drink soda equals I don't drink soda anymore. So right now, I do not drink soda. Now, no soda. But in the past, lots of soda. So for this situation, when we want to say that this has changed, it changed here, we can say I don't drink soda anymore. Okay. Another example, we have this gentleman here. So in the past, he was a waiter, and now he is a chef. So we can say he used to be a waiter, but now he's a chef. And in the same meaning, we can say he isn't a waiter anymore. He is a chef now. So we can see at this point, he changed jobs. So he isn't a waiter anymore. Okay. Let's look at one more example here. So we have this woman. In the past, she lived in Sao Paulo, and now she lives in New York. So at this point, she moved to New York, it changed. So we can say, she used to live in Sao Paulo, but now she lives in New York. Or, she doesn't live in Sao Paulo anymore. She lives in New York. So we can see how used to and anymore work together this way. They have basically the same meaning there when we want to say that something has changed. You okay? Tuan, are you ready for a quiz?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's see if you can do it. So at home or as you watch this, please try as well. We'll give you some time to answer these. So let's try this one here. First one. So we say, this man here right now does not smoke, right? In the past, he smoked. But at this point, you can see he's crumpling up his cigarettes. He has quit smoking. So how would we use any more in this sentence, Tuan?
I'll give it a little bit of time. But yeah, we can say the man or he to be easier. So yeah, we can say he doesn't. And we can say, yeah, he doesn't smoke anymore.
Smoke anymore. Anymore. Is that okay? Yeah. He doesn't smoke anymore. Is that okay? Did you ever smoke, Tuan?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Maybe the odd time, 1 or 2 times. But no, yeah.
Okay, let's look at another example. So in this situation, we have right now 2 wonderfully fit people, but just a few years ago, a couple years ago, not so much. They were a bit, the word we could use here is overweight. Overweight. So we'll give you a little bit, how would we use any more in this sentence? We'll give you a few seconds to think about it. Okay, what do you think, Tuan?
So we can say the man and the woman, but we can also say they.
They.
So yeah, we can say they, and so a rude way to say would be fat.
Right.
Maybe
right.
a more neutral way would be big, but yeah, I think overweight is a nice, not too mean or offensive term.
Right, right.
Yeah.
In general, fat is not a nice thing to say. Maybe
yeah,
it's accurate, it's true, but overweight is a nicer way to say fat. So let's stick with overweight today.
So they are not. So we can say they aren't overweight anymore.
They aren't overweight anymore. They aren't fat anymore. Okay. And the last one here. We have a group of people, and in the past, it was all about junk food. So hamburgers and hot dogs and pizza and soda and donuts. But now they think about their health a little bit more. So we've got some fruits and vegetables. So how would we talk about this one using any more? Let's give people at home a couple seconds to think about it. What do you think, Tuan?
So group of people again, so we can use they. And yeah, usually with any more, we use a negative. So we can say, yeah, they don't. And what is the action? They don't eat junk food. And we'll finish off here with any more.
Yep, they don't eat junk food anymore. I wish I could say this, but I still eat a lot of junk food. And that's just to go a little bit further, the opposite of anymore would basically mean still, right? You did it in the past and you continue to do it today. But today we're focusing on this anymore. So they don't eat junk food anymore. Okay? How about you, Tuan? Do you eat lots of junk food?
About the same as I used to. So yeah, about once a week, twice a week. Yeah. Is ramen junk food?
Is ramen junk food? I want to say no because I don't want to believe that ramen is junk food, but ramen is definitely not a health food for sure. So
yeah.
Okay. So again, just one more time, we'll use this not anymore to say that something in the past, we did something in the past, but now we don't do it. So we quit doing something, and it has the same meaning again as used to. So I used to do something, but now I don't. I don't do that anymore. Okay? And I think that pretty much covers it for today. Anything to add, Tuan?
No, I think it's quite clear.
Okay. So once again, thanks everyone for watching. Again, thank you for watching our videos, and we look forward to hearing things in the comments that you don't do anymore, things that you used to do. So please let us know, or if you have any questions, leave those in the comments too. So we will see you again next week. Thanks again. Bye.